Some of you may not have heard this, but there was actually an instance where a baby died because its mother was deficient in certain nutrients, such as B12. They were vegans. And I've seen people take instances like that and try to associate then vegan diets with killing of innocent babies, like it's some violent crime that's been committed towards humanity, all in the name of veganism, which is absolutely absurd. Because just because one ignorant, retarded, dumb mother screwed up and was careless about how to properly nourish herself and get the nutrients, her baby obviously suffered as a result of that. And it just goes to show you that no matter what type of label you have, does not protect you from very bad things. So the lesson we can all learn from something like that is simply that we need to be more conscious and aware of getting the correct amount of nutrients. No matter what stage of life we are, if we're a parent, we should be more responsible, we shouldn't be careless, and we shouldn't be going on extreme, rigid diet protocols. It's not to say that vegan diet is bad. It's absolutely one of probably the best ways to eat if it's properly done and you're getting all the nutrients that you need. It's very, very easy to get B12 in your diet. This is a instant B12 from Now Foods, and it's got the three forms of B12: methylcobalamin, cyanocobalamin, and the dibenzocoide, or the coenzyme form of B12. And these little packets are like 15 cents. You just can take one a day, you could take one a week, you'll be fine. But the point is that if somebody can't even do that, they're being very careless. Protein, people think you need all this protein, which is ridiculous because there's amino acids in all foods, fruit and vegetables. Some of the largest animals on earth are herbivores, and they eat plants. Everything on this earth, or that's living, is getting its nutrition from the earth in the form of plants, because the carnivores are eating the herbivores and the herbivores ate the plants. So no matter how you look at it, nutrition is coming from the earth, okay? But if you're concerned about protein, you have Nutribiotic rice protein. It's super fantastic. It's sprouted brown rice, and you're getting 80% protein, which is far more than you'll ever need. So, there's no excuse. Don't be ignorant and careless, and watch out for people who try to take something that's really good and turn it into something really bad because they've misrepresented it. There's a lot of people that misrepresent the vegan diet. A lot of people. And it's usually the people that misrepresent the vegan diet who eat very poorly. They don't understand the principles of health and nutrition. They don't understand that there's foods that they're eating that are actually causing disease over the long term. It's sad because they're going to suffer for that in due time. So just be more logical in your reasoning. Don't have this faulty reasoning. It's like if there's a fire and the police go to the fire, we don't automatically assume that the policemen are responsible for the fire. No, the policemen are there to, find out what caused the fire, etc. So if people jump to conclusions based on what they're seeing on the surface, it could totally misrepresent the whole thing and lead to a false conclusion. So the simple fact is that the studies and the research shows that people who consume a plant-based diet that's rich in fruits and vegetables and are getting all the other necessary nutrients like B12, vitamin D, omega-3 fats, iron, zinc, all these different things, which are all in plant foods, by the way, are going to be able to be healthy, normal. But if you're going to live on just lettuce and carrots and eat junk food, you're going to develop nutritional deficiencies. And if you have kids and you're pregnant or you're nursing, you're going to cause them deficiencies as well, because you, the parent, were careless. You were irresponsible. And so it's not the diet that's the problem, it's you that are the problem. So I hope people can understand that, because let's face it, there's a lot of things out there online that turn people away from something that could actually save their very lives, that could actually make a difference in their life, that could actually help them get healthier. And there's nothing healthier than eating more fruits, vegetables, whole grains, beans, nuts, seeds, superfoods, and drinking clean water. And getting out in the sunlight and exercising. That's how you get healthy. Not by eating bacon. Not by eating fried foods. Not by eating pizza with pasteurized, homogenized dairy on top. But people don't want to give up the things they love because they don't love themselves enough to take the best care of themselves. People just are really eating out of tradition. They're eating out of just pleasure and taste, rather than actually looking at their food as medicine. They don't really understand cause and effect. They don't want to be responsible for it. And to them, if they had to give up those foods, then life really isn't worth living, they think. And they think that you're going to die someday, so you might as well do whatever you want. But I've experienced that when you eat healthy, it's totally the opposite. Food becomes that much more enjoyable. You have more energy. You're happier because it affects your mind. Well, the foods we eat affect our mind. Good food in means good mind. Junk foods equal junk moods. I've talked about this many times before. So people have this miscued or weird idea that if they were to eat healthy, then they have to give up everything that they love, and that life would be totally boring, which is simply not true. So I'm here to straighten out facts and to encourage and to motivate you guys to do the right thing.